Hello, everyone. Welcome to part 2 of Augustus Dreams of America. We're going to pick up right where we left off at the start of the Exploration Age. Alright, so we're going to be playing as the Spanish Empire in the Exploration Age, like I said before. Our goal for this age is to expand to the distant lands, have 3 or 4 good cities in the distant lands so that we can make them industrial powerhouses for our eventual turn to America and taking over the distant lands for that ideology victory. Now, we're well poised to actually start making...
Summit, there is the
Mount Kilimanjaro.
frozen carcass of a leopard. No one has explained.
Sorry, my graphics are a little bit messed up when it first starts a game. The Exploration Age has begun. What I was saying was, we are well poised to actually begin exploring the distant lands because we have this, I don't know how Trunk Track got over here immediately. Maybe she got pushed somehow? I don't know. But she shouldn't be over there. Is this distant? Yeah, this is distant lands. So we can start settling on this island pretty quickly from this city-state that I got through conquest. Well, you know, through a war deal. Maybe there'll be more down here, but this is the closest connection. So I'm thinking about settling a city like right here, honestly, no matter what the other tiles around here look like. I think I might just settle that city. As for legacies, we're definitely going fealty. Fealty is important for this. Ooh, we got labor shortage. We're definitely getting Silk Road's golden age. I think we're going labor shortage. Production is king. I think we want the gold, although... What attributes do we even really want? I think I want to go expansionist for the warehouse building food and the, that. So... Oh, I guess I can't get... Well, I can get 1 expansionist point. I think we're definitely going for that. As for culture and diplomacy, I think we'll go a little bit this way for culture and try to get some religious great works. We'll get 2 culture attributes, and I guess we'll get a science attribute. Do I want Ostia to be my capital? I don't think so. Maybe. Ostia or Resilia? Oh, it's definitely not Resilia. I think we're gonna keep Roma as our capital.
I worked my wits and thoughts about shapes and figures.
We got that for free, which is amazing. Now we gotta choose what we're gonna build in these cities, which means we need to do some planning. I don't think we're going for a shipyard in this city. I mean, production is king. But I don't really need military units. Like, naval units out of the city. Like, I just won't be doing that. I think we might pick up the Grand Bazaar to put right here. Or that. The temple. The Brihadesawara. I can't pronounce that. Sadly, we won't be able to place El Escorial in this city. Though we can probably do it in this city. Alright, we're gonna go for something like this in our capital. Oh. With the temple right here. If we can get that temple. Which I don't even know where it is. I don't think I've ever built that temple. Diplomatic service. I can get there. We could go for what Zathong. That might be an easier get. We're definitely going piety first. And then as for technology, God, our science is awful. It's just god awful. I need to do something about this. Which means that I should go astronomy, but I really want to go cartography first to get settler over to the distant lands. Alright, I'm gonna keep planning cities. Alright, so the city's gonna look like this. And then we plan this city. Alright, this city's gonna look more or less like this when I'm done with it. It doesn't have very good gold adjacencies, but it's got really good science adjacencies and okay culture and happiness adjacencies. So now we've got my core filled out. I think Corinthos might end up being a city too. Yeah, I can put my unique quarter here. And that'll inform what I do with the rest of it. But for right now, this is what it's gonna look like. My unique quarter can only be placed on my capital here, which is very unfortunate, but maybe some of these coastal towns can become cities. Maybe. Probably not these islands, probably not Lugdunum or Capua, but maybe Patavium and... God. I'm gonna rename this so I can actually pronounce it. Anupura. I think we're gonna go for the sawmill. We can either go for the sawmill or the grist mill. The grist mill looks very nice with that 12 food, 1 science, 1 culture. But yeah, we're gonna go for the grist mill. Alright, now we're gonna go through and specialize some of these towns. This city honestly has pretty good of both production and food. So it's really down to a matter of what I need more right now. And honestly, I don't know. This is going to be a fishing town. This is going to be a fishing town. I think this is going to be a farming town. Corinthos is a mining town. Resilia. It's a little of both, but I'm gonna go with mining. So I think I'm gonna make Annapurna fishing. Oh, I need to go astronomy to ramp my science. Let's go with that and that. We need production, we need this other stuff. 21 turns is not as bad as 38. So, that is fortunate. See, the problem is I didn't plan for warehouse buildings in this city. And that is a problem. Well, I didn't plan for the basic ones. It's a problem because this city needs production, in which case I need a saw pit or a brickyard. And I don't know where to put it. Maybe on this clay, or the clay pit. I can move the observatory over here. Put something in the on the palace, city hall. I think the brickyard's gonna go farther in this city. And then we're going sawmill for that production as fast as possible. Why does it repack army commanders? I had them perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Try to move away from Chongtrack, see if we can't make her a little bit nicer towards us. We're gonna move these guys over to Resilia in case something happens over there. And we're gonna move this guy up to Annapurna for the same reason. We're gonna move him up to Corinthos because he doesn't need to be there. Same deal with him. Can go up to Patavium. And next turn. The first turn of a new age is always so overwhelming, and that's, I think, what gets a lot of people with Civ 7. But I find planning out my cities with these map tacks really helps, because then I don't have to think of the layout of my city as another one of those things that I'm worrying about. I don't need to hold that in my head. I can just put it down on the table. I think First Legion's gonna stay here. Second Legion, that's what this should be called, is gonna go down south. I do have a fair bit of money to work with, which is nice. I could get more money to work with a bazaar. This is an important question. Feudal monarchy or plutocracy, I think, are the options here. Theocracy, maybe. We are planning on building some missionaries, having a religion. If we can get a religion fast enough and get interfaith dialogue, then we can rely on that for science. And that makes me think theocracy might be the way to go. We have a celebration in 6 turns, which could help us get to piety faster, which could make the break point. Honestly, it could do it. I'm gonna go for theocracy. If we can get interfaith dialogue, like, then we won't have to worry about science. I find those shipwreck goody huts aren't nearly as important to go for unless, I don't know, I guess they can be. Go for that. I could do culture festivals to get to piety faster. In fact, I think we will. I'm gonna buy the bazaar. I'm gonna buy the sawmill. And then we're gonna work culture festivals. Maybe get to piety faster. Confucius probably will go piety first before economics. And he'll probably get a religion before I will. But we gotta try. Ooh, yes. Culture and celebration. Which means more culture. Hopefully. I mean, I did pick theocracy. Gonna get pearls in the capital. Increase our happiness a little bit.
I take.
Oh, if I buy a temple, this will be the first religion. Yes, Catholicism, because we're Spain and Rome. I don't know what relic to go for, but I know I'm going for interfaith dialogue. Oh, that's gonna solve our science problem. I don't like icons, so I think I might go Brahmanism or reliquaries. I think reliquaries might be the way to go. It's a little bit more consistent. Although Brahmanism might be better for that extra relic on the conversion. We're gonna go Brahmanism just so we don't have to worry about other civs doing something like building altars, and we can just do capital cities because it's guaranteed. Everyone has a capital city. And we're gonna go for production, and then we can stop that and get sawmill. Get more production. Alright, and our plan is to go for this temple. Birhadizwara. Rarar. I do not know how to pronounce that. So we're gonna go for authority, which means we need economics. I forgot to stop the other cities from doing my cultural festival. Okay, we're gonna build temples. In fact, no, we cannot buy temples. Temples are expensive. We're gonna build temples. Ahsoka made a trade route. Maybe it'll be nicer towards me. I'm gonna try to reconcile with Ahsoka, because I do not want to be on his bad side. He didn't like that I bailed out of our alliance last stage, but and it didn't really end up mattering because I ended up going to war with the people I was trying to avoid war with anyway, which was Confucius and Chungtrak. We don't really have anything else to build in this city, so we're gonna build missionaries. Oops. Try to get that interfaith dialogue bonus working. Islam has been founded. Let's see what they have. Icons and stewardship. Ibn Battuta. Interesting. I haven't met him yet. That is a pretty thin stretch there. Not as thin as up here, but it is... It's pretty nice. Yeah. I know he's beating me in civics. Thank you, game. Shinto has been founded. And Eastern Orthodoxy. Ahsoka and Xerxes. That's another person I haven't met before. Okay, let's repurpose the Colosseum for workshops. We're gonna need that production. Speaking of production. Goody hut. Do we have any city-states? Stockholm's there. That could help us with our science. Let's do the influence and try to get Stockholm. I've met a new civilization, Xerxes. Of Mongolia. We shall be friends for now, Xerxes. Until we aren't. Probably in the next stage. Let's go with the gristmill. Alright, let's start spreading my religion to my cities. Well, I guess we can get some early conversions onto Chungtrak. There's some great works. +2 culture and +2 happiness. I think it should be a third culture because I got one of the attributes. Yeah, +1 per culture per age. Per age, so that's 4 culture, 2 happiness. We're gonna have a strong culture game. Stonecutter. We're gonna go for that goody hut. Okay, that's good. It's usually a good idea to go for goody huts even when you're low on health because they do heal you, shipwrecks. Ahsoka declared war on Ada Lovelace. That's predictable. More culture or production? I think we're gonna go for culture because we do want that wonder. It's 1 turn of culture, which isn't great, but it's also not bad. Vilnius might be a good one to go for. Maybe. Certainly to at least pacify it. I've got a lot of gold. I think I'm probably gonna buy some observatories next turn. There's a nice big lake right here. This might be good to settle around. Really big lake. Holy shit. Alright, we want cartography for settlers to move into ocean. We're gonna buy some observatories. Can only buy 2, which is fine. We'll build the 4th, or 3rd. Now let's get these. If we can convert that city, we get an artifact, or whatever they're called. Relics. There's Ibn Battuta. So this might be close to his land.
مقابل جميعا مقابلة جيدة على طريق السفر على الأقل آمل ذلك.
Am I gonna still build missionaries? I think the answer is yes, so I'm gonna go for civilian and support unit production. We're gonna keep converting all of these cities. Got more relics. 2 more relics. I think going for capital is definitely the way to go. Got some early culture. I don't think we want to wonder right now. So we're gonna go for culture festival? No, we're gonna go research. The city needs a sawmill and a grist mill. Can I buy them? I can buy 1. Demands strict observance for 1 turn of culture, or 1 happiness for all settlements following my religion. I think I gotta go for the happiness. What is Ahsoka's religion? Orthodoxy. Interesting. Confucius did Hinduism. Confucius should always do Confucianism. That's just a fact. Got some much needed science from that city-state. Looks like we got another barbarian camp down there. Which means that this might not be settleable. If I can settle that city, that might be a really good city. And then like another one down here. That might be good. Depending. Strong Track declared war on Ahsoka.
I have collected.
Diplomatic service. Build me missionaries. Another culture one. These might be good bits as city-states. Make my culture game really explode. Missionary gameplay is a little tedious, but I find that it's worth it if you can get interface dialogue or holy ecumen. Something that gives you some of the core yields. Especially one that you're lacking. Like, I needed interface dialogue, which is the first one the AI gets, so I needed that religion early. As fast as possible.
The map.
Alright, we got cartography, which means we can settle this city. If we can buy a settler in this city, we can. In this town. We can start heading over there. It doesn't have any treasure resources. It does over here, so maybe we could settle like here instead. Try to get that sugar. I think that's probably good. Alright. Where do we want to go along the tech tree? Production. Production is king. So we're going castles. Yeah, I should probably make some merchants, to be honest. Looks like a blizzard came through here and just wrecked Ahsoka's empire. It's coming for me next. No, this is definitely my frontier. Not looking too good for old Ada. But I'm getting my relics out of her, so I don't care if she dies now. You can't go into ocean yet? Is it only civilian units? Yeah, okay. It's shipbuilding where you can actually... Huh. That's a bit of a problem. It's not that big of a problem yet, but it might end up being a problem. Ahsoka... I kind of want him to just kill her so that she's out of the game. Unless she gives me... Unless we can do, like, cultural exchanges with each other. She accepted. But she didn't support it. Give me those camels. I'm so happy I have Mount Fuji in this city. trade relations with you. Will you accept that? She does. So we'll get 2 trade routes with her. We're gonna start splitting up these ships. They kind of converged together. It probably wasn't the best plan looking at the long term, but in the short term I needed this area scouted. Well, I guess it doesn't need to be connected to my city or my trade network yet. We're gonna put a temple here because this is such a good temple spot. Get more relics. I think we should start growing towards food. Oh, we gotta start growing towards the sugar, so we'll go that way. Barcelona. Look at those camels. We don't need Callan. Get that. More production. Alrighty. I think we're gonna go for culture. We're gonna go for vassalage, because we're gonna get those soon. Looks like that was mostly empire resources. Regardless, it was a good trade route. City-state bonus. Okay. 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 This is an important decision, because this is going to affect how much science we get. You can either get a science or a free technology, but I find that those are mostly masteries, and they're not really helpful. You get 5% science for every city-state. That scales well. 1 science on science buildings for every city-state. That's probably not going to be super useful. So I'm leaning towards natural law, or perhaps Reichsgreis. I don't know how to pronounce that. Or master tradesman. 1 science on specialists might go a long way at helping us achieve the science legacy path. We probably don't need to go science legacy path. I think we're gonna go natural law. That gave us 5 science. It's not the worst thing, but not the best thing either. No, we're gonna get culture faster, so that we can get that wonder. Start building it. Probably don't need more missionaries right now. Although getting that religious presence down for that science. I could take out Vilnius, but I'm befriending them. I hope Ibn Battuta doesn't take them out. That's a lot of resources. And only 2 actually assignable. Oh good, he didn't take out Vilnius.
Since what?
Let's repair those and let's get started on that temple. Now we have free reign. I guess we can go for... I guess we do need to go for El Escorial, and we can either do that via Spain Civ, or Spain Civics, or Mercantilism and Colonialism. I think we'll go through Spain. Guess we'll build a bazaar. Get that influence and start befriending Mirarung. Confucianism was founded not by Confucius, but instead by Ada Lovelace. Alright. Let's go heraldry for armor. Let's buy a dungeon. Let's buy more dungeons. Let's buy all the dungeons. Whoops. My entire empire is Catholic. Except for my new colony. Barcelona. But it will be soon. Nice little peninsula right here. We're gonna improve this ivory, I think, for more production. I am afraid to look at how we're doing culture and science-wise. Oh, Confucius is running away with it, but no, he's running away with it in every conceivable way except for influence. His influence is the only thing that's not the absolute most out of anyone. Except for gold, also. Xerxes has a little bit more gold. And Trunk Track is about the same. Why do I have so much influence? Probably because... No, I don't... I don't know why I have so much influence. It's because... No? I genuinely don't know. I did build some dungeons, but that doesn't really do much. I don't know.
One of the most spectacular,
The Great Barrier Reef.
complex, but fragile ecosystems in the world.
We're gonna ask for open borders with Xerxes. See if we can't get some of his empire. I guess this is mostly a colony. This looks like a new colony. I guess just keep building missionaries? Maybe you could build me a settler to get over to the distant lands. It is time to expand Spain's borders. No, the It is time to expand my borders. But I don't really need the culture. The core of the empire must be strong. It is true. They're both true. House of Wisdom. That's pretty late, isn't it? It's, maybe I'm thinking of Nolan, but no. House of Wisdom isn't that deep. I am afraid I'm not going to get El Escorial. It's definitely possible. Though no one's quite on Confucius's level when it comes to culture. A science one, that's actually really important. More science is better. We need science. And we're only gonna find it. Ooh, we got the temple.
Like corn, he springs up again.
I'm very happy about this temple. And my people will be too, because it gives happiness adjacencies to navigable rivers. Which is gonna make this pop. We'll get the Casa the Casa Consistorial. Yeah. Oh, I can buy these in towns? No, I can buy culture buildings in towns because of Augustus. I don't think I can buy that in towns. We could start building another city. Batavium could be a city. I don't think it's going to be. No, you know what? I do need a city on the coast. I think Batavium's a good fit. Annapurna is just kind of squished. It's not gonna make a very good city. But Batavium's got space. Batavium's got a lot of space. Not a ton, it's being a little bit blocked out by Corinthos. But I can make it work. Alright, we're gonna do something like this. This doesn't have any good culture adjacencies, but I think that'll be fine. We don't really need culture adjacencies. Not when we have such a strong culture game. We're gonna put some production into Batavium. Try to boost its production a little bit. Got one charge. I'm gonna head over to Fumsnay. That name is pretty fum to snay, am I right? Alright, we're gonna go for metallurgy for production. Yeah, we're gonna go metallurgy for production. We gotta industrialize. I'm gonna start building conquistadors, because that will be important. At least it will later. But it'll probably be good now, too. Probably don't need to keep building missionaries, but I don't really know what else to do. Build another settler. Yeah. Goody hut. Becomes a fish. I don't know if that will be I mean, it might be. I might settle this city. Who knows? We'll make it a fish. Everybody's fighting wars with each other. Oh, he took Fum Snay. Everybody's fighting wars with each other, and I'm just over here, building my empire. Yeah, we're gonna get culture festivals now. I should probably settle that city. That would be a pretty good city. But I want to settle... Oh, God. Start making our way to the coast. Let's think about this city. How much production does it reasonably have in it? Not a lot. But it is a good resource hub. I do want to start claiming this land. And we can get a fishing quay and a wharf here. And then a shipyard here. Here. Fishing quay might have to go here, and then a shipyard here. And then we can make a bridge. Oh. Must be placed on a navigable river. Got it. Okay. That would be cool if I could make a bridge there. Alas, I cannot. Now we can start building some stuff over here. Keep building conquistadors. That's actually a really good one. I'm gonna send him out. I'm gonna send him out over here. It's a pretty thin strip of land right here. It'll be easy to manifest destiny it. Yep, there is Istkar somewhere in this fog. Ooh, this is a nice little bay right here. We converted Fum Snay. It's just so much fun to snay. I'm gonna cancel that. I don't want to be on bad terms with her. I don't want to be on bad terms with anyone. Especially not Trunk Track and... Oh, she had rejected it. That's not good. That's really not good. Ouch. Okay, we're gonna heal up this cog.
We came.
We're gonna get that instead of combat in distant lands. Oh, expansionist or militaristic? I think it's gotta be expansionist. The question now remains: one population in towns, or 50% gold towards converting a town to a city. I like the 50% gold towards converting a town to a city. I think that's good. Especially because I went with Corona Civica. +1 settlement limit per age, but +50% convert to city cost. So that kind of counteracts that, as well as my Spanish Siglo de Oro ability. Yeah, sure. Revealing Ibn Battuta's math will be pretty good. New World Riches. Build me more conquistadors. Distant Lands Army Commander. I don't have one yet, but I will eventually. You're gonna go up here. Use your last charge over there. Actually, you're gonna use your last charge on my new city. The new settler town. I think we're gonna get another settler out of this city. Ooh, that's a good one. I like that. I like giving fleet commanders 2 movement and 2 sight. And that makes them beasts. This is a really interesting little inlet right here. And I'm gonna probably settle it. This city needs a lot of work. A lot of work. Confucius has completed enlightenment. 790 science. That's insane. There's his original capital. This would have been such a good Panama Canal in Civ 6. Right here. I miss the Panama Canal. It was a good wonder. Okay. Build Ellis Square. Is Ibn Battuta gonna declare war on me? I don't think so. He might. He already has shipbuilding. Which is probably fair. I should probably have shipbuilding. I do have a settlement next to Natural Wonder and Distant Lands. Yes. Oh, all units meant all units. Probably gonna go colonialism. And get that extra culture. Alright. It's another production building. It's very good. This city needs... This city needs... something right here, and then a fishing quay. Or right here. We're gonna go brickyard and fishing quay. Alright, now that we got that production, let's go for ports, or shipyards. Let's repair the sawmill, that's important, and then get the armor. Try to get Ellis Oriole faster. Suppose you can build me the armor. You too. This is a really interesting bay. It's like the Gulf of Mexico, kind of, with this thing going on, but flipped. No, No, Confucius. My arch nemesis. We're gonna build walls. Walls are a good idea. Oh, I'm starting to reveal some about Ibn Battuta. That's pretty nice. I mean, it's not a whole lot, but it does show that the southern continent doesn't really have a lot of presence, so I could probably take most of it, if not all of it. Yeah, keep building walls, just so that Trunk Track doesn't get any ideas. I am very sad about losing El Escorial. Oh, they like Mapuchere. Machapuchere. I had that in my capital last game that I played. It was nice. I think I need to purchase some stuff in this city just to get it going. There, now we can start building some stuff. I'll also purchase the brickyard. And the sawmill. And the grist mill. Fuck it. Definitely gonna start needing a navy soon. In order to stave off any threats from the sea in my new colonies. Christopher Columbus is a really good conquistador. I hate it, but it's true. I think I'm probably good on walls. I could build more. Probably don't need the walls. But it doesn't hurt. There's this new capital. Let's get some more culture. Get some trade winds going. Okay, finish her off, Ahsoka. Finish her off. Okay. Social politics slot, culture on specialist, receive a relic. I think we're gonna go culture on specialists. Another expansionist policy or attribute. That is nice. Let me get that sugar. It's much too late, but it's something. We have a lot of influence. I didn't realize that. Let's start getting some endeavors with Ahsoka. I like him. I want to be friends with Ashoka. Ashoka? Ahsoka? I don't know. I say Ahsoka because I'm a Star Wars fan. Do we need more conquistadors? Probably not. Start getting some merchants. Well, I have pretty filled slots, so I could get more settlers, or yeah, let's get more settlers. Awesome. Completed that. All right.
The king is stuck.
City-state bonus. Let's get science on specialists. Let's go research. Any technology, any shipbuilding. Reveal the entire map except for the interior foreign land, or distant lands. Wow, okay. So, Ada is doing a little bit of colonization over here. Maybe they're getting in colonial wars, and that's why they keep going to war with each other. This is a very interesting shape of a continent. Very fortunate for me that I have basically all of this to myself. Lots of fresh water available. This is very good distant lands for me. I guess these guys are no longer really necessary. We're just gonna keep spamming out settlers in the capital right now. That seems to be the thing to do. Cannot heal inside other people's borders for some reason. I need more specialist limits. But Avion has become kind of a beast of a city, honestly. I'm kind of impressed. We're gonna build me a fleet commander. City-state bonus. We're gonna go for culture buildings receive +1 culture for every city-state you are suzerain of. I think that's gonna be helpful. I am suzerain of a lot of city-states. I think we're gonna buy a distant lands army commander and then put him on it. And we're gonna return him home. Or as close as he can get. There, now I have some military presence on this continent. More conquistadors. Do I want this city or do I want this city? I think I want this city. And then maybe this city? And we'll see what is over here. Yeah, probably here. There, here. Let's get more production. Production is king. We're gonna get shipbuilding in a couple of turns, and we're gonna buy a bunch of shipyards. Or, yeah, shipyards. I like more settlement limits. That is very useful to me at this stage of the game. So we're gonna go imperialism, and then probably sovereignty. Can you not shift click? Oh, huh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna go bureaucracy into imperialism, and then into sovereignty. Okay, we got a fleet commander, which means we can put Ferdinand Magellan on it. And we're gonna make some naval units to make a navy. And there's shipbuilding. So now we can travel freely through the open water, the open ocean. We're gonna go down this way for some specialist limit. I think I definitely need specialist limit. And culture and science and all that good stuff. I didn't plan for a shipyard in the capital? That's weird. Oh yeah, because I don't need ships. put a bridge there, but I guess it's not totally necessary. Could put a shipyard there. I mean, that's 6 production, 2 science, 2 culture, 2 happiness. Yeah, I'm gonna put a shipyard there. And even though I'm not building ships, I'm building conquistadors. Ooh, free settler. Well, mostly free. Oh, it needs to be on distant lands, that's right. Well, I guess this is distant lands, technically, right? Balodolin, you are going to become a city. Because you are going to have a shipyard here. And a wharf here. That's as far as I planned. Grow city, get these horses. Oh, we've got some really nice gold adjacencies. I'm gonna plan out this city. Alright, I think we're gonna do something like this for this city. Get some nice production, so a little bit of science. Maybe we'll put some culture here, but it's not. This doesn't have any adjacency. Let's buy this stuff. In here. Production. Here. Dungeon. Here. Put a saw pit. Do we need a saw pit? Do we actually need a saw pit? I don't think we need a saw pit. Let's buy the observatory and the bazaar. There. Now this city. Well, let's also buy some walls to really protect the city. Now we're really protected. The city does not have good production, which is going to be a problem. That is the one thing I wanted my new lands settlements to have. It's got a lot of reefs, which is nice. We're going to build ships, I think. I'm gonna send some production over to Valodolin. Help it out a little bit. That seems like a pretty good spot for a city. Buy that shipyard, Tavium. Got our first treasure convoy. Why is it recommending that city and not this city? I guess it's got 2 more resources. I didn't end up needing that fish after all. Oh well. It was worth the shot. The Lodolid has low happiness. You need a temple. That doesn't mess with anything, right? Yeah. Put a temple there. Oh, he took her capital. Now she is purely a distant lands presence. Choose celebration, let's go culture. production adjacency. Yes, colonial surplus. Very good. 4 turns for a carrot ain't bad. I like this city. I think it's a nice city. I like how it's on an island with more of it over on the other side on the mainland. I think this is a nice city. Oh, I forgot to convert my settlements.
A bureaucrat.
I need missionaries. God, this city has such bad food. Why does it have such bad food? It's because I'm starving it? Because I'm not giving it any food buildings? Perhaps. Perhaps. I should probably stop buying stuff and just keep building. Oh my god, we have so much influence. Let's start incorporating some of these city-states, honestly. I don't know if that's what I want to do. I could start building my relationships with some of these people, like Trung Track. She doesn't want anything. She doesn't want to be friends. What is his agenda? Least amount of land. Yeah, that's not me. Sorry. I'm gonna keep buying missionaries here. Our settlement of Roma was fully converted. That's not good. That's the capital. Alright, we're gonna start working Mount Fuji. Or Mount Kilimanjaro. And let's get this rice. Rice is good. And some wine. Let's get this kiln. And the guild hall. Those are both very important buildings. I think my religious presence is falling off, and I need it back. It's not falling off that bad, but there are a couple of cities have been converted. Alright, this city is done with buildings, so we're building ships. Let's build merchants. Interesting that that road went like that. I would assume, but no. So much limestone. Oh, it's towards buildings in this age? I thought it was still towards wonders. It's actually really good. Alright. Science buildings receive +1 science. Yeah, that's good. Losing, yeah. Yeah, I need missionaries. Still haven't gotten that specialist limit. That's a problem. That's a big problem. Missionaries. Time for the second wave of Catholicism. Oh, we have a whole fleet. That's nice. Oh no. The crisis. Okay. All faiths must be accepted or unity is possible. Only one dogma. I think we're gonna go with that. Religious zeal crisis policy slot. We're gonna do religious zeal. I guess that's fine. +2 charges on new missionaries is pretty nice. You know what we need more of is temples. I guess we don't. We just need to slot in our things. We need more temples, and we need more relics. Interesting. I didn't realize that this was Indian now. I'm glad I'm not on bad terms with anyone right now. Like, only Frederick doesn't like me, but everyone else is fine with me. Ibn Battuta even likes me, but I'm not friends with anyone, which is a little unfortunate. I would like to be friends with India. This hasn't worked out. I wonder if I can do a cultural exchange with Ibn Battuta and he'd accept it. Probably not. Maybe. He accepted, but he didn't support. I guess that's fine. Let's try farmers market. Let's start going for some masteries. Probably should have done that earlier. Get a relic. Need more relics. Now it's saying the fish city. Oh, fish city. No, we want the production. Oh, it's because it took the iron. But we want the, well, let's gonna get the gypsum. Do we really want the flax that badly? I mean, these are all gonna go away eventually. Next age. And new ones are gonna spawn. And they're not always in the same spots. Which is really, a little strange. So, I guess the question is, do we want to settle near the coast or closer inland? I think we want to do closer inland. I think we want to do closer inland. I do. These cities are probably going to put me... I mean, they're definitely going to put me over the settlement limit. But I'm going to get another one soon. So I think that should be fine. I wish they spawned on the temple. That would make this a lot easier. Go for the blood.
The best.
Got a relic, which is nice. Okay. Do we want any more of these masteries, or do we want to go straight to architecture and urban planning? I mean, I don't know if we're gonna go to war. I'm gonna assume we're not, since we're on good terms with everybody. And we're not in an alliance. Alliances tend to mean war in this game. I think I'm I'm gonna buy a scout and get that good. Oh. Alright. Never mind. Unhappy citizens in Batavium. Oh, it's because it got converted. God, it's hanging out by a knife's edge. I don't think that's the term, but whatever. We're gonna get a happiness building. Even though it's not in the plan. I think we're gonna buy our second Distant Lands Army Commander. I like buying the army commanders and then filling them with the conquistadors for an instant army. And then in the next age, these will all get upgraded for free. And we'll have them prepared for war. Probably with Xerxes. You know what? Let's do another one. Just make that faster. Probably with Xerxes. Maybe with Ibn Battuta. I don't know. But we're gonna conquer a lot of this continent, probably. Either that, or we'll go to war with someone on the homelands and get the ideology points that way. But my plan is to expand heavily into the distant lands. And I think we're doing pretty good on that. Confucius is building all the wonders. Oh, what's this empire like, honestly? Just wonders everywhere. Just filled to the brim with wonders. Wonders as far as the eye can see. I want to play a Confucius game. I haven't played a Confucius game in a long time. I'm gonna do that after this. Ooh, I got some... Okay. I'm not completely hopeless when it comes to science. Confucius is really trying to convert me, and I'm not having it. Why are you still unhappy? Oh, it's still converted. That's why. There we go. Two armies. What are you gonna do? Alright, we need to start getting our relics. Start. Yeah, we're a little late on this. Getting our relics on the distant lands. We're gonna go culture. Let's go Goldagy. Well, no, let's go combat strength for distant lands. Just, you know, I really should have gotten my Spain civics, or my Spain, yeah, all of my Spain civics. I just did not bother getting most of them. gonna send you to Fumsnay. I have a lot of missionaries. Do I need this many missionaries? Probably not. But why not? We're being converted. This is not good. We keep getting converted. I keep feeling like maybe we don't, like we have enough missionaries and then it keeps ending up not being enough. Ooh, the specialists. Do we want, yeah, we want production. Maybe I need to focus more on the homelands with my missionaries. Not the homelands, but you know, my empire and not other people's. All this is doing is getting me extra science, which is not bad. I wonder if any more of these cities should be towns should be cities. I mean, I'm probably not going to get the economic golden age, so it might not matter. Definitely not getting the economic golden age. This doesn't really matter. I should start building up these towns, though. With, like, I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I should just leave it be until next age. And then massively industrialize them. We're gonna get that goodie hut. Just gonna get rid of that happiness problem. Oh, Neapolis still has a happiness problem though. Yeah, Neapolis is not my religion, that's why. Missionary play is so tedious. I think we're gonna conquer that city, or that barbarian camp. Not conquer it, but you know, clear it. A load of lid's unhappy. Oh, it's not my religion. Oh, classic. Making these cities Catholic. Or industrialize. Well, not quite industrializing, but we're trying to build up our colonies. And we're staving off the religious crisis. Trying to, anyway. Trying to stave off the religious crisis. And hopefully we're clearing out this barb camp. Maybe we can settle a city over there.
The purpose of construction is to make things hold
Okay.
together. Of architecture, to move us.
We got architecture, which means that we can We can probably buy some culture and happiness buildings in our home settlements. Either that or we can produce them. Yeah, we're gonna produce them. I mean, what was the point of all that production if we're not producing anything? We're just buying things. We're producing nothing but missionaries. Yeah. Militaristic attribute. Oh, that's nice. More settlement. Buy another settler. I think we're gonna try to get these relics. Oh good, we got assault or initiative on both of our distant lands commanders. That's a huge get. I think we're gonna settle this city. I'm liking the look of that. For the most part, I mean, I don't know. I need to explore a little bit more. Oh, nice. We finished the military legacy path. We didn't even need to do any conquering. Oh. Okay. Convert settlement espionage action. I never do espionage. But I could. I could try it. I could try it out. Instead of sending, I could... Oh, I don't even have it? Do I have to... I have to unlock it. Yeah, we don't need those relics. I'm gonna... God, there's so many civics I still need to get. I guess those civics don't matter that much if I got this far without them. Yeah, we're just gonna camp out. I guess we can convert Stockholm. Athena needs to be reconverted. Everything I really dislike how easily reconverted, or I guess deconverted, like how easy it is for the AI to just completely undo what you've done in converting their cities. Like, like, as tedious as Civ 6 was in its religious victory, I think this is even more tedious, and it's less interesting because it's only one unit, and it only does one thing. And the whole rural-urban thing, instead of an actual, like, gradual shift, or it's by population in Civ 6, I believe. And I don't know. I think that was... I think that might have been better. Oh, Frederick's converting my distant land cities. Is that gonna... I don't think that messes up my legacy path, though. I think once you get it, you get it.
By knowing things.
Ooh, relic slot in cities, and temples and cities. That's probably really good for what I'm doing. Ooh. I don't understand how that actually did anything. Because it's... Achieve a yield of 40 in 3 or more non-city cent... Oh. Yeah. 40 in 3 non-city center tiles. So how did buying that... What does the university do? +1 science on quarters. Exploration science building. Does that mean all quarters? Or just for that city? It's probably just that city, I mean... But still, that doesn't make any of these 40. So why did that do anything? I don't understand what's going on. The only thing I can think of is that it only counts for 20 if it's in the distant lands. Like, distant lands counts for twice. It doesn't say that anywhere. Unless it's in one of Spain's things. I guess maybe, but that's the city center. I don't know. Okay, is that where we want to settle? It thinks I should settle here and here. I think that's probably fine. No, I want to settle here. And then maybe there. And then maybe, yeah, maybe here. Something like that. Now the question is, do I settle these cities now, this age, or wait until next age? I think we wait until next age. This is why I parked missionaries in Patavium. It's just what you gotta do. You gotta park missionaries places if you want it to stay your religion. I'm finally catching up to some of these people in terms of culture and science, but Confucius, man, is just running away with it in terms of science and culture. But he's only got 8 cities. I'm doing insanely well in terms of the amount of cities that I have, or settlements, the amount of settlements that I have compared to everybody else. My empire is huge, and that's what's going to carry us into the next age. Now, does that add up to 40? I think it does. That definitely does. So we're gonna go here. Or here. That might add up to 40. It does. So we're gonna go here. We completed enlightenment? Wow. I'm actually surprised that we did that. I didn't think we were gonna get there. Completed a milestone for culture. Very nice. I think we might complete every single legacy path except for economic, which is really unfortunate because I really wanted economic golden age.
The gospel cannot
But
be
we're
true.
gonna stick probably with the culture golden age because interfaith dialogue is really essential to our science gain right now. Like, if we look at our yields, 212 from other. That's almost certainly mostly from beliefs. I wish it would tell you, but it does not. Oh, we can probably do convert population. Reveal chance 100%. If you're being counter-spied by the target. Oh. The fires of heaven have become fires on earth. Religious beliefs clash at home and abroad. Yes, yes. 2 crisis policy slots. All missionaries in your... Okay, gain 1 movement. When you convert a settlement you own, gain a micro and damage 3 buildings in that settlement. I think that's gonna be better than -4 happiness in all settlements following your religion. I think that's genuinely gonna be better. I'm gonna go with territorial claims right now. It gave us like 200 gold per turn. Which isn't... I mean, we don't really need gold right now. We're not doing anything with our gold. An argument could be made that I should be doing something with my gold. But I honestly don't know if I can be bothered with it right now. I don't know if it matters that much. And we finish Toshkahana. We got everything but economic. I find economic is really hard to pull off in the exploration age, especially fast. It's a really slow going one, in my experience. Unless you like expand really big and conquer the distant lands, but honestly, like, the level of cultural and scientific achievement of the distant land settlements makes it impossible to just steamroll over them. And it's really hard to conquer the distant lands in the exploration age, on deity difficulty, especially. Unless you're fighting other colonial powers, I suppose. Maybe I could take over some of these. But the natives of the distant lands, they're too powerful to take out. Can I get our capital again? Because I got our capital when it was Atheni. Looks like people are fighting. Ashoka. Trunk and Ashoka. It's interesting that they are enemies because I don't know how they get to each other. I don't understand it. I don't understand how they're fighting. Like, how does he have administrative control over this settlement? If he's not allied with me anymore, and like, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Oh yeah, that was definitely the way to go. Get a free migrant. That just costs some gold to repair. It's powerful. Not a whole lot going on right now. I'm just trying to keep Catholicism up. Just tedious missionary gameplay. Oh, I got at least one milestone from Treasure Fleet. Might be able to get more. Who knows?
The city is like a great house, and the house is like a small city.
Alright, now we can just try to move towards future tech. We definitely should probably get the final military units just for security? I don't think I can get any more settlement limit. Oh, I can. Oh, I can. Alright, let's go for that. I just realized Barcelona is not my religion, which cannot stand. You can do it twice. As long as it's a new capital, you can convert it for relics. If you have that one belief. God, I have so much gold! Oh, I could seriously buy some cities. Start building some serious infrastructure in the new lands. I just don't know how much I really care about it right now. Like, I don't know. Because it's all gonna pretty much go away in the next stage. So what is the point of now, at 94% age progress, starting to convert a bunch of cities and and like buying a bunch of buildings. What's the point? I mean, I'm gonna lose the gold too. So I guess there's that. I think I'm gonna buy some settlers. Start settling these cities. Because I think these are gonna be my industrial core in the new lands. I just could be buying so many little buildings in these towns. It's like I'm afraid to buy ageless buildings because what if they're good adjacencies in the later game? I guess we just spread them out. I don't know. I don't like the ageless building system. Except for unique buildings, like unique quarters. I don't like the permanent warehouse building. I think that should be done away with. I think every building should be able to be built over because it gives me so much anxiety to place buildings in settlements that I think are going to be cities at some point, and I don't want to ruin the adjacency. Especially if the resources move around in between ages, which they do, which also I feel like should be done away with. I think resources should stay the same. It's really interesting that we didn't get any wars this age. Like, nobody wanted to fight me for any reason whatsoever? That's just strange. I'm on good terms with everybody. I didn't do anything to piss anyone off. And so everyone's just neutral with me.
I sent the armor.
If enough of these treasure fleets make it back home before the age ends...
The earth is held
Ooh.
fast by mountains, so that it does not sway upon the waters.
If I get enough of these treasure fleets back home, I could get another... I could get another economic milestone. Probably won't get a golden age, but I could get a milestone, the second one. How much of the world is Catholic? 51% is Catholic. 51%. 51. That is insane. I didn't want to do culture. I don't like doing religion in the ancient or in the exploration age. But I needed the science. I needed the science. And so I went for it. And it seems to have paid off. Low happiness. We need a menagerie. Camels. I love camels. You know, I should probably get more missionaries here for my new settlements. Ten more turns. Ooh, trunk track is coming. I'm glad I decided to settle this age. Oh, the last conquistador. +1 movement for treasure convoys. That's useful. At this point, at this stage, it's not useful at all. I should have gotten that a long time ago. I might be able to get future tech. Let's go resort town. Get some extra yields off of these wonder tiles. No. Okay, I might save scum and move my army over there. I'm gonna save scum and move my army over there, because I cannot let that stand. Okay, so we're getting back on track with how we were before. Now, hopefully she won't move over there. Well, it's gonna make it a little bit harder to settle that city, but I still do it. We're gonna go for future tech. Hopefully we get it, because that is a big boon. Why is Philodolid unhappy? You have everything you need. Guess you need to work more happiness tiles. Need some pearls in the Lodolid. Stat. Let's also get some dyes. Yeah. And there's the next milestone. I am impressed with myself. Oh good, she's going somewhere else with it. Oh, I know why Volodolid was unhappy. It's because I'm going over my settlement limit. +1 movement for treasure fleets. It might make a difference. It might. I highly doubt it. I don't think we're gonna get to future civic, their future technology. I'm not gonna bother with specializing these towns. I'm just gonna have to re-specialize them in the next age. I forgot. I forgot to move my missionaries to settle to do these new cities. Ah. So too shall the people rest. -1 production on specialist. I don't want -1 production on specialists. The people can endure even more than the divine. I think we might actually end up getting future tech. Camels. Yes, future tech. Let's see what we got. Cultural. Interesting. Let's go with that. That's a lot of culture. And it looks like we're not gonna get the economic golden age, which is honestly fair. I mean, it would have been nice, but... Oh, we were 2 points off. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, we were 2 points off. Oh, that feels bad. Oh, that feels real bad. But we still got 3 out of the 4 legacy paths. Oh, we were 2 off. Oh, that feels bad. 26 out of 12. I really overdid it with the non-sufficient Orbis. And I'm still ahead of Confucius in terms of legacy. Alright, that's it for this episode of Augustus Dreams of America. Next time we are going to play as America, obviously. And rapidly industrialize the new lands. I'll see you then. Bye.